Independent music artist. Independent music artist, the equivalent to a beggar on social media. Hi guys, I don't want to make a huge introduction to an anyway long video to reward you guys for clicking on this daunting thing, so let's get straight into what I did this week to further my career as an independent music artist. Week 2 this time. The first endeavor on our to-do list is mastering an instrumental song that I finished up a few weeks ago. Please ignore the crackling, I have a few technical issues. As you can see though, real life Miara is non-existent. She's silent, which is a trend that'll follow us throughout this video, unfortunately. I traveled a lot this week and worked in trains. The difference is palpable when you turn off all of the space shaping and reverb, huh? Anyway, I was unhappy with the sound of the guitar. It's not a real acoustic, but that's something I can't change, however much I try. However, I can make it sound a bit less perfect and more organic with distortion. Oh, not that. That's too much. The nice thing is that it also helps this really safe instrument cut through the wall of other instrument. Here in context. Damn, those are a lot of settings. What does this do? Squiggly. Not that. Even now it's still a bit squiggly, but fuck it. Otherwise, I worked on the sound of the piano, cause it was basically non-existent, like real life Miura. Then I wanted to make the guitar more present, and that was it actually. I even tested how it sounds when getting rid of the stereo image, so it sounds like everything comes from the front. And it sounds decent enough, what do you think? Next. This song I worked on stream, but this is the work I did before the stream. Shows how old this recording is, Anyway, since I imported it from an old Cubase version, this project is super old. I had to, fix a few things. Now that everything is fixed, this instrumental had no repeating parts, so let's add a second verse and chorus. Not that I show how any of it sounds though, but I'm sure we'll get to that some other week. Why am I even doing this video if I have no good content? What's the point of it? Next on our to-do list is writing lead sheets. I picked out some of my favorite songs, so let's go through the steps of making a lead sheet. Step 1. Try to somehow approximate the key. If you have perfect pitch, this is super easy. Otherwise, good luck, Google can help. Step 2. Start building a structure. Most songs start with an intro if they're from more than 10 years ago, otherwise it usually starts with a verse or a hook. Step 3. Then add the chord progression. Lead sheets are for bands, so all they really need to know are the chords. The rest they'll figure out from listening to a song usually. Though that anyway doesn't matter most of the time since band members rarely prepare anyway. Step 4. Add small details to the song that your band won't play unless you add it explicitly in the lead sheet, like small guitar fills or rhythm anomalies. I also made a blank version and made the chords bigger to read better. Step 5. Write a separate lead sheet with a vocal line for singers who can obviously always side read. Spoiler alert, they can't, but my uni requires it for me. That's it! Now I did the same for two other songs, technically two other songs.
Tatsächlich, wenn du mit der anderen Hand ein anderes Kissen hältst und eine Decke über deinen Kopf tust, wäre es relativ okay schon von der Dämpfung her.
I think you only see one of them. I'm sorry, while I'm recording this, I'm not in my editing software. Oopsies. Next on our to-do list. Hello. We're back for another thing. Last time I thought it was... Oh, no. Last time I thought it was day 3, but we're on day 4. 4 now. God damn it, Miara. Why do you never manage this? It's day 5 already. I hate you. I hate you. I don't know, it's not hitting like last time somehow. Cause it's the wrong day.
And we're looking at, our usual project, the project we also worked on last day. And this time, for real. This time, for real, we're going to finish it.
For real, the moon landing. You see a timer on the other screen. Write in the comments how long I even worked on this project tonight, and you'll win a special prize. Spoiler alert, it's a lie.
Now you guys can see the time. Yeah. And we'll just start by listening to what we worked on last time.
Oh yeah, that was the other issue. I accidentally panned the music only to the left ear, so just imagine it's on both. I honestly don't know how to fix it. Anyway, it's the usual project and tomfoolery. I play around with the chord progression, maybe find something cool, or I just spam strings. This is something cool, I suppose, but also strings. What am I doing with my life? And more strings.
Subtle. Nice. Not overpowering and too textured. We do need drums though.
Real Life Mioro talks about drums, but are they ever added? To find out, tune into the next episode.
See, and then it has this swoop,
Swoop?
What the fuck was that? That scared the shit out of me. Did you see me curl together? What was that? Well, if I'm gonna get killed here, maybe I should start live streaming just so that my death is on. I'm joking about it, but I'm actually really, really, really worried. What was that noise? I didn't lock the door because I thought my landlord might still come home. Oh well. Life goes on, right?
As a strategy for real life Mioro who shares a house with an intruder, she tries to scare him with her quirkiness.
Okay, exactly. And now we go back to
and her questionable singing. But ignoring her impending doom, more of the usual real-life Miora playing around with the marimba for once, reminiscing on the marimba solo she wrote. Will it be included in the final draft? No. Does she have fun? Yes. No wonder I take so long to finish big projects.
The question is now. Thing is, what I'm thinking about is, do we just copy it again? Yeah, let's copy this for now.
For context, I asked Kami to sing Breathy for the first chorus, but the second chorus has firstly different text and needs more power. You'll see soon. Then real-life Miora materialized her inner jazz musician.
Oh, that voicing is beautiful.
And got distracted again. But isn't this beautiful? This is like one of my favorite parts.
Oh man.
Anyway, back on track. Oh, okay, no, not that.
It was such a mistake that I learned jazz music, guys. Such a mistake. Such a big mistake.
As real life Miora said, let's speed things up a little bit, okay? Next comes brass, then some war drums, or I guess toms? And that's all I did today. 45 minutes of work and I got tired. Such a loser. We'll get back to this project though. In the meantime, a little concert. Yeah, this is my next project that I worked on. I'm very boring to watch though in MuseScore because I mostly just replay what I wrote already and try to figure out what to do next. But here's my process, okay? First, I made the recorder sound more dynamic by fudging the rhythm. Look how cursed that shit looks. Then I fixed the violin line and added a viola and a contrabass, a Big Daddy cello to the part. And an awkward oboe making unnecessary comments, but it fits the story thing this thing is telling. Trust me, I'm not crazy. And then we're back at Delightful Misery. God, I really need to change that name. Forgive me, this was streamed, so if my speaking is out of sync, it is what it is. I meant to show you how I play on the keyboard. That's why I'm even at my parents' home. However,
This concerns me, by the way. Like, what is this? Why is it doing this? Please don't tell me I broke it. It's not the time to be a girl failure on stream. Like at all, even.
I may have broken the phone by accidentally repeatedly restarting it. Oopsie. Otherwise, you could watch me here right now. Moving onwards.
That's the sound it's making. Like, please have more velocity. Be more confident. Like, you cannot just go. Like, did you guys even hear that? That's so quiet.
Real life Miara also only says that because she has low velocity around people she doesn't know. But on stream, she acts like a fool. Though here she shows a bit of competence when fixing the tom drums. Instead of an uncertain rhythm, she soft quantizes, which like approximates the grid. The grid is bad and makes your music sound robotic. And the rest she fixes manually. And honestly, it sounds wonderful. And then she's ruining it. You may ask yourself where the brass is. Well, we'll come to that in a sec. Not that.
Okay, about the harp we still have to see. But with the lucky. Sounds like a fucking lucky. But that's not what I mean. I mean,
Not that either, but that does sound good. There's the brass. What does real life Miara have to say about that?
somehow we've moved from the weird, creepy, mysterious thing to frickin' orchestral arrangement crap. And I don't know how to feel about it. I really don't.
Spoiler alert, narrator Miara has finished arranging this and can say it works well and it's good. I love myself.
Okay, so in this part, we really have to let out all of the chaos. It needs more build-up. My ears hurt a little bit from that. It's like a real drum set in real life. I don't know if you guys have ever actually, been in a room with a real drum set. It really hurts your ears. Like it's really bad, actually.
In an attempt to fix this mistake, though, real life Miara has once again deafened us. I am honestly running out of energy here. This week was kind of stale and I was low on energy, real life and narrator. So let's speedrun this. I failed to remember my own melody, have an existential crisis about the quality of my work, tried to recreate a harp arpeggio but stick with the one I already wrote, added the gong riser and later also a gong to the beat drop, the orchestral classical beat drop. Then added 2 more harp arpeggios and worked on the last half verse. Ooh, bells.
Okay, cool. We're done. Thanks for coming to my stream, the one viewer I have. I appreciate it.
And with that, my week comes to an end. Hopefully next week will be nicer on me and I'll be more interesting to follow. On that note though, stay musical.